Today I want to do just a little tutorial on making this little tag here that came from the thrift store, and using up some of my Hydrangea blossoms that I got from a friend this weekend. Oops, I think I'm gonna have to get a new string. That's okay. You can get these pretty cheap in a pack, but I don't buy them. I just use them when I find them hanging around. Alright, so I got my little Hydrangea. Those pretty colors. And I'm going to put it on. There's like a little hole up here, but I think I'll cover it with something else. I'm going to put it on so that only the pretty colors are on there, I think. They're all pretty. So I'll put it on something like that. Let me get a little glue. I kind of want it all on there best I can so nothing's sticking out. So something like that. I don't know how that's going to turn out because I've never done it before. So now I'm going to take some tape . Basically, I am laminating it, the tape. But if you have a laminating machine, maybe you could do this with that. Okay. Now I'm just gonna get it all pressed down. I'm gonna get my phone folder out. Get those little bubbles pressed down best I can. Get no air in there. We had a really good weekend. The kids finally got to do their instrumental they've been working on. Power in the Blood. So if you want to watch that, go to our family channel, the Herod Family, and it'll be the last one that we did. Because I did get it copied, since I didn't have to play the piano. I could run my camera, and that's what I did. But if you had a whole box of these little tags, or you had some other little tags, this might be fun to do a whole bunch of them. Like so. I don't know if this is a no-no or what, but if you know and it turns ugly after a while, please let me know. Uh-oh, I forgot to cover up the X on the back. So maybe I will end up gluing this down to something. But we'll see. Gotta punch my hole. Okay, so I figured out how to fix my mess up there. I'm gonna grab some more Hydrangea flowers and put one on the back. And then I will cover it again with some more tape. This time I'm gonna cut off the little stem as much as possible. See which way I want to do it, back or front. Back has more color. We'll go with back. Okay, so I put a little glue down just to get it to stay in place. Hopefully that'll do the trick. And we'll put some more tape. Maybe next time I should just put the actual petals instead of the whole flower because of that stem part in the middle. So we'll do some more of these and we'll get better at as we go. Learn from the mistakes. Okay. Cut it again. Now, I have this little drawer where I keep little shapes like this so that I can recreate, like use them on other paper. You call them stencils. Duh. Okay. Stencils. Alright, there's that. Pretty on both sides now. Let's get out some stencils. If I can get that drawer. What do we got? We got that. We got that. Got that. Almost more the same. What else do we have? All kinds of stuff. That. I think it's really the same thing, isn't it? Wow. All the same. Oh, here's another one of these. Maybe we'll just make another one. Or two, if I can find more. I think it was just one. Okay, looks like that's all we have in that area. This has a, we call it staple in it. I can't speak words today. Okay. So let's work on another one of these and then maybe we'll cut one of these things out. That is the plan now. I have a plan. Wow. Wonders will never cease. And then maybe I'll show y'all what I got at the thrift store if you're just dying to see. Oh, if you're following the Zoe saga, she is on this heart monitor today for 24 hours, and we're going to see what that tells us. I think this gives it a bit of a fall look because some of the tips of the leaves are brown. Kind of like that. I think what I will do this time is cut off whatever doesn't fit on here. Because it's a little overlapping. And to see if I can get the whole entire stem to come off. That's better. Okay, there's one side. I'll turn it over. This side. Okay, I'm cutting off the stem. There we go. Nice. Still feel that stem a little bit. See if I can get it off even more. And we're going to cut off edges that didn't quite fit on. Okay, now for the tape sealer. You know what? I don't think I want to use tape this time. Let's see what will happen with decoupage. See how I did that? Almost said Mod Podge. So it's not Mod Podge. Okay. The flower doesn't want to lay flat. There we go. I need something under this, don't I? Here we go. Perfect. Right now, I have some Hydrangea eco-dyed paper drying outside, hanging from a flower bracket. Flower pot bracket that is against the house. I don't know if that's making sense in your mind, but this little metal thing that comes out from my house that holds hanging baskets. That's what I'm trying to say. That makes more sense. Anywho, it's a nice warm day, so it should help a lot. And I can do other things, go about my day. I have to wait for the oven and all that. how I like to do things. Okay, that one is done, and that way. But I think it needs a little bit more on that side because that little hole. I'm gonna have to fill it up because it's not staying down. Alright. This, I'm gonna have to somehow maybe put it on a piece of metal here from this big clip so that it won't touch anything. Here we go. See how I did that? It's my big paper clip. I just opened it out. Now I can like stick it between something and it can dry. Yay. Now, our third way is with our stencils. You may have something else already ready to go. This is a tag stencil. Since I'm making other tags, I think I'll go with the tag. Grab some paper. I have this scrap paper. I'm going to use up all my scraps. There's lots of scrap projects. So here's one of them. First, I'm going to cut straight down the page. This one got water on it, so perfect for doing crafts with. Then I want it to be thicker than it is, so I am going to glue the page together. And glue everywhere just to make sure it adheres well. We went to the party store where I thought they would have one of those glue squeeze bottle things that everybody has, because I'd seen them with actually I think they are for, you call that, frosting, and they have frosting tips and stuff there. I thought, oh, I'll get me one. They didn't have that. So I am happy using what I have. Just thought I would look and see. It's just like a regular glue bottle, except it's clear or opaque where you can see through it. If you're not knowing what I'm talking about, it's like that. Okay, now I'm going to take my pen and draw around it. Okay, that's all it took. Cut that out. And you have a nice tag. Trying to get cut right on the lines. That way the lines that I drew won't be there anymore. Alright. Throw that away. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and ink it, because you can't ink if you cover it, or it won't work. Just won't work if you cover it up with your tape, or you might be able to do it if you Mod Podge or decoupage. I need to get some black for this color. Oops, there went something. I was saving a little box and it fell down. I need a big room for my crafting. I do have a big storage. What I wish could happen is that storage would have AC in it. I can't do it because I'm renting the storage. It's not going to happen. Okay. Now, black. But soon it will be cool outside all the time, for a while anyway, and I can go out there more. That will be nice. Oh, I need to punch my hole while I'm at it and get that colored up as well. Not exactly what I wanted it to look like. That's a little better. Just use my little flat gel pen very carefully. Better, better, better. Wash that off again. Okay, now for the flowers. Like I say, if this takes too long, you can always fast forward. Use your fast forward button. Now these don't have much color to them. Let me look for some more. Ooh, these are so pretty. See? Isn't that awesome? You don't see it, but I see it. I see how awesome it is. I see the potential. The marvelous potential. Okay. Wow, there went a bunch of speckles of stuff. So if you look down in there, there are some really good ones. Then on the top, you have the colories. So I'm going to grab the ones with color best I can. And maybe a few of the green ones too. This particular one has more pink on it than some of the other ones I have. Okay. That into the trash. All right. Now, we're ready to go. Glue this down. All over. No matter where I put it, it's gonna stay. What I want to do this time is just use the little petals. Follow the little stem off. Oh yeah, that looks good. Good, good, good. Was it? Awesome. Little petal. I'm just gonna cover it with little petals. Aren't they pretty? I think I'll send my friend. Gave me all these video so she can see what I did with them. How they can be used for wonderful things. It's looking so good. Maybe that one. Now for the other side. Now I can go back also and write a word. There's a little space in the middle. I'll share you that when I'm done. I'm going to try to attach these ones to make it look like the whole flower. There's another one that was tiny. Oh, that was too big. I guess this one will have to do. There we go. Isn't that pretty? I have to overlap them to get all four on there. One more pretty one. Okay, I like it. Now I need to cover it. I think I'm going to do decoupage again. I really like how that turned or is turning out. I know you can use other things to put this on with, but I'm using my finger. I don't have to clean it up like I do the other things. I have to clean it, but it's not as difficult sometimes to clean up your fingers as it is brushes and stuff like that. You know how I misplace things, so fingers stay on me at all times, and it's a good thing. As long as I take care of them, they'll take care of me, right? Okay, there's that one. Around the edges real good. Then we'll go back to the other one and show you how it turned out. Alrighty, so it's drying. As it dries, it seems like it's getting a little darker, and the colors are just turning brown. So I thought I would try a little something. Try some blue distress ink. I put a piece of tape on here so I can play around with it. And then I'm going to try a little bit of the pink after that. So here goes. Ooh, that looks cool. You gotta see that. Isn't that cool? Now I'm gonna dry that on and see if it'll stay. Dry, so maybe it's gonna stay. That looks cool, and it's very dimensional. So now I'm gonna try the pink for the other side. And this is the Tim Holtz Distress Stain in a bottle. I'm just gonna mash it on. There's that side. I'm gonna hold it up for y'all so you don't have to squint. Isn't it pretty? I'm gonna dry that. Love it. Very nice. Has a neat feel to it. You can feel your flower. I love it. Okay, that was nice. Now this one that we did with the tape is having that problem a little bit too, but you can still see the pink so far. I guess I will keep it out and let y'all know how it turns out tomorrow. I'll pinch it up, see if it's still pink tomorrow. Yeah, I really like this one. Really cool. Let's go to the last one. not quite dry, so we'll have to try this one. Maybe I'll leave it on my clip and try it holding it up like that. Part of my problem could have been when I was drying this one. I held the heat gun really close to the flower, and that may have prematurely aged it even more. So I think that, but it still turned out really pretty by putting that ink on there. I'm going to stop the video for a little bit so I can go ahead and dry this. It's going to take a while. Okay, so while we're having a play, I decided I'd get out my new stuff that I got. This is gesso. Never had like real gesso before. A long time ago I made my own gesso. Yeah, it was, maybe I'll try it again one day, but I'm gonna try this. Got glue sticking on my finger. Okay. I'm gonna do it in the blue spots. I don't know if I'm doing it the way it should be done, but I'm doing it. Having a little play today, as they say. A little play time with Jennifer. After I did all that nice inking, now I'm ruining it. That's okay. It's experiment day. Do not know how this is supposed to turn out. I've got this, and I've got gel medium. And I've got one other toy. Is that the right one? Ooh, it's not. Okay, my other toy is this milk paint. Gotta clean off my finger on my rag. Now I'm going to try it. Alright, so I got it dry. Hopefully I'm not making the back stick. I did make it stick a little bit. Okay. But it came off. Now I'm going to put some of this guy on. Looks just like chocolate milk. Put on some chocolate milk, guys. I think I will stir it up with the skewer to make sure it turns out right. Maybe I'll put some on with a skewer. Ooh, there's a thought. That circle-y thing. Ooh, that worked pretty good. So now there's a bubble. Okay. Oh, it's gonna look terrible when I'm done, probably. Like a 2-year-old did it. But we're having fun now. Are we not? You don't have to make this mess like I did. You can live vicariously through me. Ooh, now we're having a really big paint party. I like it so far. It's not done, believe me. Okay. Now, we got to dry that. I think I will put my skewer on the paper. I can cover my paint up. Okay. Now we have our gel medium. But first, to dry this guy. Okay, I think it's done. Let me check. No, not done. Okay. Now, let's see. Are you done? No, it's not done. Look at that. My poor finger. Well, we'll be right back, folks. Now, we're going to do a dippity-doo-dah with this. We're dipping it in all over. Just pressing it into that gesso and seeing what happens. Okay, now I'm going to just swirl it around just because I feel like it. Swirly whirly. Got some on my finger. Now I have brown too, I should try that. I'm going to dry that in real well. Okay, let's get my brown out. Where did it go? Oh, where did it go? Okay, here it is. We are going to dry it. Okay, now we're going to put the brown on. Use a different finger, don't worry. We don't want to double dip. Oops, actually, got the wrong one that time. Okay, that didn't turn out the way I wanted. Let me think. I think it's still wet, for one thing. Better. Okay. Going to use this time. Oh yeah. Some more on there. Starting to look better. Okay. Let's see what we want to do. I am going to try to attempt to make dots. Ooh, that was a big dot. Some of my dots have tails. Wasn't really looking for tails, but it happened. That dot is huge. I think I can use that dot to make all the other dots. Polka dotted. Okay. It looks funky. Something else. It needs something else. Now I have this stuff. What is this? Picket fence. Picket fence is dried. Do I want to try that? I don't know. Is it supposed to be like that? Is it supposed to be a big clump? Anybody know? Help! No, I don't know if it is or not, so I'm not going to use that one right now. Okay, this one is a little different. This one is clear rock candy. Do I want to use that? I still want to try the gel. But I'm not done with the color of it. The color of it is not quite right. Don't quite like it. So I'm going to try this one. Wow, isn't that lovely? I just covered the whole thing. All that mess that I just made. Look at that. Ooh, and I just ruined the whole thing of it. I think I get all that up. What a lovely paper I'm making here. Okay. So now I've covered everything. Did I want to do that? Not really. I was hoping it would be kind of more opaque than it was. It's okay. We were just pretending. It's all right. Okay, I got some of this stuff on my finger. Is it supposed to be on your finger? Ooh, it's coming off a little. I like that. Because I didn't want it totally like that for sure. Kids like playing in the mud, especially with that chocolate milk color. Did you ever play in the mud as a kid? I did it a little bit. I had to make a mud pie. It's like you have to do it sometime in your lifetime. If you haven't ever made a mud pie, please comment below. Never made a mud pie. Then you gotta go do it. You just gotta. It needs to be on your bucket list. But don't eat it. I tried. I had to try a taste of it when I was a kid. I just don't know that was the right idea to try a taste of it. Well, at least you know what it tastes like. They also say, you know, if you play in dirt, it builds up your immune system. They really do say that. This stuff really comes out fast. Ooh, look. Well, they're probably yelling at me now. That's not how it's supposed to be used. Just saying. Well, that's okay if it's not. Maybe I'll invent a new method. It's looking old anyway. That's always a good thing. For it to look old. Did I put this crackly stuff on yet? I think I didn't. Let's try that. Okay, I'm gonna wipe off my brush again. Got to wipe it off. Ah! Went flying. Sorry about that, y'all. I had to see that. Okay. Well, it's not completely off, but I don't really care. Doesn't bother me. Okay. It's starting to look pretty cool. That's cool. It has like a different colors now to the pink. Gave it a, you call it oxide look. The tinted. Now I'm going to add the blue. Maybe it'll do the same thing for the blue. I think I want to put it here. A little bit more blue. I'm putting it on that tape. Don't worry, I'm not making a huge blunder to my board. Okay, my whole top cleaned out a bit. Okay, so this side looks awesome, I think. I'll hold it up for y'all to see. It's just like a whole bunch of cool colors. And you can see the little bit of the flower. Okay, so then once that it's really good and dry, we'll work on the other side. Just a minute. Okay, now we're playing with the other side and ruining everything. This is my white distress oxide. I'm just gonna rub it if I feel like it. I feel like it'll like get really deep into the paper and start looking better. Okay. I'm going to put that one away. I'm not going to use the gesso, I don't think. Not this time. Then I'm going to use my red or pink. What color is this? Picked raspberry. I use my picked raspberry here and there. When it's still a little bit damp, so it'll pick it off my finger. And because I'm impatient. Exactly the reason. I have a heat gun. Okay. Now we're going to use the blue, which is Broken China. I think when it hits the white, it gives it a good color. And when it hits the flowers themselves, let's just put it directly on here and see what happens. Ooh, I like it. And a blueberry-y color. Yes. Awesome. I was wanting to happen. Now I want to use that clear, there's that Soft Dream Crackle paint by Tim Holtz. It's just kind of fun to use because it has this cool built-in brush, and I think it distresses the colors. Really neat. They're already changing colors. Ooh, look at it. That is so cool. Did you see what happened? It turned it white in some places. I guess that's the crackle effect. Way cool. I'm gonna try it some more on this side, see what it does. I don't know if I should do that though, because it's still hot and it might stick it to the paper. I really like the brownish color on this side, so I am going to turn it over and ooh, should I do this one? Straight on. Should I have done that? I'll just rub it. So we get it on. Okay. Looking really neato, Frito. To get the edges. If it doesn't look right with this on the edges, I might go back with my milk paint for the edges again. This has kind of lighter colors on this side, so I thought it might look okay. It reminds me of stained glass windows for some reason. And like those, what were they, Renoir or something like that, of garden scenes. The Impressionist, I think that's what they're called. Okay. I like how my little tag looks. Let's see if I can find my hole again. There we go. Beautiful. So play around with all your different stuff, dry them, and you'll get this pretty stuff. And then you can write something on it, maybe some words. See if I can find some words to put on. Okay, this is where we get into the stuff I picked up from the thrift store. It's really cool. What did I get? I got this. It says Curio. And it has lovely, lovely words. Got stickers. This one on top, Girly Mole. Day of Beauty. So I am going to put Day of Beauty, I think, if it matches well. And there it is. We can always pull it off if it doesn't look great. Ooh. Okay, so it goes like that, I suppose, because that's how butterfly is going. I think that's how it goes. Or it could go like that and the butterfly could be sideways. I'm putting it like this. Then we will ink around that. I also have down here in this bottom part, how do I get to it is a good question. Guess we just have to break in, huh? Breaking in. I've never had one of these, so I don't know how to do it. So I'm just gonna do it the old-fashioned way. Break it. Okay. I stopped by to drop off some things, and you know, you just have to go see what's inside. Just in case some crafter left their stuff for you, which, they did. And it was cheap. I love it that our new manager of the thrift store has made things more affordable. Oh, and that matches. Isn't that awesome? Matchy matchy. Okay, so let's ink. Uh-oh, too much ink. Can't have that. I think ink is coming off if you want it to a little bit. That's okay. It worked. Now I'm going to just go around besides that butterfly. And it will be awesome. Maybe I need more. It's not looking antique yet. Got to get it doing its job. Okay. Accent. It came out lovely. You know why it came out? Because the kids in the other room are watching a movie that has English or British accent. And since this is a little heavy, we're going to use the tacky glue. I love that I got this glue. A big old thing of it. For like $4 something at Walmart. It was awesome. He'll be the only ones that really know that there is a flower under all of this mess. Several flowers. Now the other side, what are we going to put on it? It can be double-sided. Let's see. I love flowers. That's perfect. Should it be catty like that? Let's see what else I got. Now look, let's see if I have a sticker that matches that one. Oh, there's more words. This is great. Ooh, letters. Could write out flower maybe. Ooh, that's an idea. Do I have enough? F L O W E, and where's R? R. Could try that. Let's try it. I think I want a sparkly little F. Going back to my childhood. F. L. O. O me. Which O do I want? I think I want this one. Going back. Purple O. W. I have some options. 3 options. I don't know. I don't want the same. No samey. How about purple? W. And we need an E. I think we only have one choice with the E, so here goes the E. I'm going to put it like so. And it's kind of crookedy. And then we need an R. Where'd you go, R? One R? Ooh, somebody likes R's. And that one's gonna be crookedy on purpose too. It fell off. And look, there's so many cool things in here. There's more. Butterflies. I love butterflies. This is like the best thing ever. And here's some flowers to match the other flower. That's a good day. It's a very good day. Cool. Ooh, look at those letters I could have used. Oh well, I didn't. Isn't that neat? I know, y'all are all saying I got better stuff than that, or that's really cool. One of those. But I am happy. Okay, we're gonna put it all on now. Whoops, I got to get it vintaged. I'm going slow today. Oh my goodness, I'm so slow. I think it's because I need a nap. Maybe I'll get a nap after this. There's that. Now, I think I want to put this right here. I think it'll look great. Am I right? I'm going to take a little bit of the glue off. I just want to make sure it got all the way around. Okay. Now it's got some flower stuff. You know what? It needs some gel stuff over it, I believe, to make it sink into there and look like it's part of it. Some gel medium. Is my gel medium clear or is it not? I can't tell. I think it's supposed to be clear. Yeah, it's clear. Stick some over here. And wipe my thingy off. Everything's a thingy. That way I don't have to remember what it's called really quick. Get old, you find these techniques. I think I'm gonna put a little clamp. Oh, it's not clamping in the right place. Clamp, clampity. There we go. Now, put my glue up. And I'm going to dry it just a bit. Just a tad. Okay, let me show you that up close and personal. think it came out really good. Let's see the other side. And we have to clamp the other side there. Just a bit. Yep. Didn't stay down real well. And that didn't stay down real well. So, I'm going to give it a little help. Alright. Got some help from the help department. But it didn't get straight from the straight department. Okay. Alright. Now I'm going to try that side. And then I'm going to put my gel on this thing, because I don't think I did. Okay, that should do it. Keeps getting out glue when I clamp it. Okay. You know what it needs? It needs that crackly paint stuff on the sticker so it'll all match. Okay. Okay. I hope I can still see it. See what it says. I think so. I think we can still see what it says. If not, it's still pretty to look at. All the different dimensions. But I can see it, so I think whoever gets it can see it as well. All I have to do is get some string for the top. And then it'll be ready to go in my journal that I'm making. And you can see that on the next video. I'm not going to put it all together. It will have to be on a separate video. So, there's the glue trick. Gotta do the glue trick. All stays together and doesn't try to come apart on you, and you can just put it right in. There you go. Ta-da! It matches with the colors of my book. Everything is beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. So I made this one. What else did I make? Made some more stuff, guys. Do y'all know? Because I can't see it right now. Where'd it go? Okay, here it is. There's another one. And it needs something to go in it. Here's something to go in it. A beautiful blue one. Or blue-green. And I'm going to tie it like so. There's that one. Got that little something off the edge. Maybe I will. Alright, you scissors, work. Alright, those scissors don't want to work. They're being mean. Those worked. Okay, somewhat anyway. And the third thing was this one. I still like it. I'm gonna wait a day to see if it turns out to keep its color. Alright. Now have a great rest of your day. I'll catch you on the flip side. Bye-bye.